Okay, so the Sunday League GK tagged us in his highlights, asking about his catches on crosses. So we're gonna take a look at his highlights and we're gonna see how he does. All right, ball out wide. Nice easy claim there. That's the one you like to start out with. Whipped in ball. Get your hands on that. Push it wide. Did enough. Well done. Exactly right. Now let's look at the corner kick positioning. Let's start off right here. We'll freeze it right here. Like his positioning. I don't like him being directly behind um, the attacker and the defender just because you're going to have to most likely go laterally one side or the other. So maybe picking whether you're going to be in front, whether you're going to be behind. I would probably go behind. Also, let's let it run a little bit. Also, biggest thing for me here, where the defender's positioned in terms of the attacker for me is big. Right? I always want to make sure my defender is in front of the attacker between them and the ball, which is out at the corner, because I want my defender beating them to the near post because I'm not going to be able to beat them to the near post. And if the ball's whipped into the near post, if my defender's behind, they're not going to be able to beat them to the near post, and that means a flick on, most likely. All right, so let's let it run. Okay, well dealt with. Good claim. Sometimes you just need to give them a little push out of the way. The biggest thing is not getting caught up and battling with the two right there, battling with the striker and also your defender in there, right? Slight little nudge to move them out the way. You go claim the ball. Focus on that. All right, giving away penalties. I would love to see the penalty and who gave it away. Decent finish. I think he could have committed to that dive a little bit more. All right, ball out wide again. Decent positioning. Love the footwork. Love the footwork. Went out and caught it. Sometimes you got to catch it one-handed, right? That happens. Sometimes you got to catch it one-handed, but the footwork looked good. I love the lateral movement and then squaring up to go catch the ball. All right, dropping in. Oh, okay. So let's rewind. Let's take a look again, right? Ball gets played in. I think your defender actually misses the ball, so you're not expecting it. Understandable. Right, but we drop in here. All right. My biggest thing here, if we look at it again, my biggest thing. All right, defender misses the ball. It looks like that's fine on the initial touch. Oh, on the initial touch there. Right. I appreciate that we dropped off because he could. We're not going to get there first. He could just shoot first time, but then he takes a touch. Can we gain a little bit of ground there, get set, and then at this last moment right here, can we just stay big? Right? In this situation, right footer going across the goal. Can we take away the near post, position ourselves to take away the near post, and then either just get set? Maybe it is a bit of a spread save, but we're cutting off that near post and forcing them to shoot wide or shoot far. And if they shoot it towards the near post, we are in a position to essentially block that automatically because we've cut that off with our positioning. But diving down to the right side essentially opens up the goal and makes it an easy finish here. All right, ball out wide again. Can't really see your positioning. Okay, so quality finish. Quality finish. I'll give you that. Let's take a look at it though, right? Ball comes in, goes back to the thrower towards the end line. Thrower then cuts it back, and look at your adjustment, right? So the ball just got cut back, went up the field, probably 5, 6 yards. You adjusted maybe a quarter of a yard, right? So while I think this is a good strike and I can't really fully see the angles, I think if you adjust maybe a yard to your left, still covering the near post, but I think you're in a better position to deal with this strike because you already got pretty close to it. But that lack of adjustment from the ball going from the thrower back up the field, I think that kills you there. All right, corner kick positioning again. Hands up. Don't have to fight with the field players. Get them out of the way and go claim. That's well done. That is well done. Quick off the line, very decisive. All right. It happens. Slips through the hands sometimes. No worries. All right, attacker coming at your defender, cuts inside. Good positioning. Could we hold? Maybe. Interesting catch. Interesting interesting jump there. You acknowledge it. Mm, that's unlucky. Not really much you can do on that one. Defenders blocked it, ball bounced out. I don't think you can really do much. That's a great toe poke into the corner. All right. So, one, we got to talk about your defenders 1v1 defending. But love how aggressive you are off the line here. Little thing for younger goalkeepers who are coming up. We're running to our right side of the goal. Would love to see you go claim and lead with your hands on your right side as opposed to going and diving on the other side to lead with your feet. Right? I think you can potentially claim the ball here. And also, even if you're getting there second, right, you're still leading with your hands and your body a little bit more to cut off that near post as opposed to if he just chips it over your legs, that near post is wide open. All right, nice easy claim in traffic. Well done. And I believe that's the game. All right, overall, I enjoyed those highlights. I really did. I think you move your feet well. I think you've dealt with corner kicks really well. So in terms of the crossing, I thought it looked good. In terms of some of the other stuff, little adjustments on some of the saves that you could potentially make on some of the goals that you gave up, but that could potentially turn into saves. So overall, thanks for sharing the highlights.